Hey guys, Jeremy Jordan here. I'm working on the C6 today. Mine's the ls3. And I'm no mechanic. This is just what I'm doing and what I found to work. I'm installing today the Edelbrock water pump. And this is just the way I'm doing it. I read some forums online. Some people said this is a good way, but this is what I got so far. Basically, I just took the old one off. 6 bolts holding on. And then I used this stuff right here. It's compound, right? And stuck on the gaskets. And then I'm gonna match these up. I am putting some blue thread locker on there. I don't want it to wiggle off. But a good thing to also note, check your tension pulley, because mine seems to be running rough. And this right here, this is why I am doing it, because I can barely turn this. So that's fun, but it was kind of hard finding a good pump that didn't come damaged. Then I put Teflon on the other fittings, but this is a little bit different than the stock pump. Those are already pressed in. And then I'll have to put that pulley there, bolt it up to that. I use a thread locker for that too. I did notice that the machining here, they missed some areas. I don't know what that's about, but I gotta grind that off because it's not gonna sit flush, and I'm just gonna grind just the side lip here. Same with over here. You can see that just I guess they just didn't want to take it to the end. So yeah, there's no way that's gonna sit flush with that, and I don't want something causing a gap. So I'm just gonna take the Dremel and use this. All right, so, all right, this is what I got here. 6 bolts down there, right here. I put the gasket compound on the back of the gasket, and then stuck them on pretty much, and just lined them up best I could. And I did 1 bolt at the top here and 1 bolt here, and hand tightened them in. And then I proceeded with the other ones, put those in, went about around it, and did 15 Newton meters, or 11 pound-feet on each one, and I staggered left to right, and then did 30 Newton meters, which is 15 pound-feet. And I'm saying Newton meters, but just in case you have inch-pound on here instead of Newton meters, but it has Newton meters. And yeah, that's what I got so far. I'm going to now put the pulley right here on, I'm gonna put some Loctite on those screws and then get this on down here. You can see there. It's a little bit easier to get it on with it off, and everything should go in pretty well. Pretty easy. I did try to test fit it, so should fit on pretty well. So it looks like what I'm gonna do, when I put these on, they're gonna be at 16 pound-feet because I couldn't find it anywhere. And that's what my ATI pulley, which has the same type of screws, has. So definitely using Loctite on that as well. Just wanted to show how I'm doing this. Pretty much just sticking a screwdriver and then pushing it against this housing that's on the inside there, and just enough so I can torque this down. All right, now I got that on. I just staggered them at 16 foot-pounds or 21 Newton meters. Now I'm gonna put the thermostat on, and that's gonna be 11 foot-pounds or 15 Newton meters. Mine I just tucked away, but because it was almost new. So forgot to mention, gonna put these nipples on. Back one first, then the front one, so I can actually get to them. Then I'll put the thermostat housing on. All right, got it all back together. It's been a nightmare. But reinstalled the idler pulley, and used thread locker. This new one is worse than my old one. It's like grinding, bearings grinding in here. So sending that back. Don't know why that is. Thermostat housing. I didn't put the thermostat back in there yet because now I'm cleaning the system out, just using some cleaner and water and whatnot, just to make sure that if I did get anything in there, which I probably did, gonna flush it out. Gonna flush it out here and take all that stuff off too. But one thing I'll note on this, the thermostat housing, no one comments on. All right, so I can't find anything, but this is the stock one, and these bolts wouldn't line up. It was like a 16th off, so I drilled these out, and just like one step higher, just with a where's that? With a little step down there. With the next size up. And seems to be going on just fine now. I don't know if it's gonna leak for sure once I get the thermostat actually in there and whatnot. We'll see. But may have to change that entirely, but I'll update this after I get all that going through. But yeah, just bleeding it down. Keep on refilling it with water. Making sure I don't got any cleaner still in there and any debris or whatever. But yeah. Alright. Got everything back together. And this I just did the regular thermostat that has the gasket around the thermostat itself, not the O-ring type. This is the stock housing there. And yeah, like drilled out the holes a little bit bigger, and it bolts right up, and there's no leaks from it. So overall, that went really well. And the pump itself seems to work pretty well. I mean, I don't really notice anything. I haven't driven it yet, obviously. And yeah, everything's done. Runs smooth and not hearing any kind of whine or anything from the water pump anymore. The only thing I've noticed now is this thing I put on said it was from AC Delco on Amazon, but it is definitely not. Because that bearing failed, and honestly it just looks really cheaply made. But yep, I gotta order new one of them, but for now it's all running. Let the intake back on. These things are always nice.